to Using AI Effectively and Ethically in Your Job Search. Presented by Career Experts Group, this series is designed to help professionals use AI as a strategic tool for career growth, personal branding, networking, and opportunity exploration without losing authenticity or professional credibility. In today's session, we learn how to use AI to strengthen your writing while still preserving your authentic voice, leadership perspective, and professional story, which is so important. So, hi, I'm Laura Johnson.
Hi, I'm Denise Bittler.
So, a lot of people worry that using AI makes their content sound generic, and I'm glad they're worrying about it instead of just going with what they find. But how do you avoid losing your voice, and how can we help others?
Yeah, so this is one where most people get in trouble. Um, you know, you ask AI to write something and you look at it and go, oh, this sounds so professional, but it's not your voice. It's got a lot of fluff stuff. It's too formal. You want to be professional, but you don't want to sound robotic. So AI can help with the writing, but the moment you let it tell your story, that's when everything starts to sound the same. So, AI doesn't know your decision making, your context, how you actually approach your work. So the output is going to sound polished, but it doesn't sound like you. So you need to treat AI as an editor, not the author. And that's probably the biggest takeaway in this area is you own your story. You are writing your story. AI is helping you edit how you present that story. It shouldn't be writing that story for you. You start with your own content, your own bullets, your own examples, and then you can use AI to really refine clarity, structure, flow. One of the things I always love to do with some of my clients is I'll say, if you've ever written anything that is in your voice that you really like, whatever, send it to me. Because then I can help AI learn my client's voice, how they speak. If they have an interview, I've uploaded interviews. I record intake calls with the client's permission, and I will upload snippets of that so it can actually hear their voice, not just their written voice, their voice, and their mannerisms, things that they say. Another, again, strategy is give it examples. Give it examples of your writing, give it examples of an interview, anything like that, because it really helps it align more closely with your natural communication. All right. But you still need to review, you still need to adjust because AI wants to please you. I can't tell you many times where I say, you still sound like AI. You're not writing in my voice or whatever. And so the more you do it, the better it gets. One thing I will mention here is if you're using chat, for example, or whatever, try setting up projects. So for every job that you're applying to, that you're going to use AI for, create a project folder for ABC company interview or ABC company job posting. And everything you're doing, adjusting your resume for the job posting, doing the interview prep, all of that, do it all within that project. Upload a copy, take the job posting, copy it into a Word document, upload that into the projects. Upload the current version of your resume into that project, because you want to make sure that your voice is specific for ABC company. And then when you apply to XYZ company, your voice is specific for XYZ company. So making sure you have the different projects or gems or whatever, depending upon what platform you're using, it helps AI not confuse your intention, and helps streamline it a little bit more toward a specific goal, a specific job posting or whatever.
Excellent, excellent advice. Because again, in today's environment, you need to stand out, and
Mhm.
AI is not going to help you stand out if you let it create your your message.
Yes, the
Um,
output is only going to be as good and as thorough as the input and the instructions and the direction.
right, right. Great. Thank you again, Denise. And thank you for joining us for this episode of Using AI Effectively and Ethically in Your Job Search. Career Experts Group is dedicated to helping professionals navigate career growth, leadership, and transition with clarity, strategy, and confidence. Explore additional resources, videos, and editions of our Your Career, Your Future newsletter at careerexpertsgroup.com.